everyone. Welcome to this. I encourage all of you to turn on your cameras. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Tofu. That's what it says in your name. Thank you, Soham. It would be wonderful so that we can all share a collective energy, a collective meditative energy in this beautiful session that we have planned today on dhyana, on meditation, on a yoga session which is aimed towards meditation and stillness. So we're also going to be talking a little bit about sleep because I know that there's a lot of tension around sleep. You know, the most fundamental of all human things is sleep, and yet there is a lot of stress around that. So I'm going to be explaining to you how sleep cycles, explaining to you the science of sleep, so that hopefully you can have better sleep in your life and better sleep in the loved ones around you. So on that note, I would like to begin by thank you, Basia, for switching on your camera. It's always really nice to see everyone. You know, it's great that we can all stay connected through video as well as audio. So if I could encourage everyone to lie down on their mat. If you'd like to grab a pillow, please feel free to do so. Just any pillow, a sofa cushion, a pillow, please do so. From your bed, everyone's at home, so this is something easy. And if you could grab something, if you have a bolster which looks like this, then fantastic. Otherwise, even a pillow is great. So just grab this and we'll use them during our practice. This really helps. Thank you. And now I would like for you to lie back on the mat. All right, we have a beautiful, very meditative practice today in which we're going to be doing a set of asanas, and then following the asanas, we're going to go into a meditation. And looking at the time, which is a little bit in the evening, around 6 o'clock, this is actually a beautiful time. Around dusk is a wonderful time to get into a state of meditation. We're going to be going into a deep relaxation meditation called Yoga Nidra. And then we're going to come out of it, talk a little bit about Nidra, and then move into questions and answers. So if we can just, again, grab your pillows and just lie back on your mat with the arms apart and the legs apart. The arms apart, legs apart. And I want you to begin to breathe. Beginning to breathe in and breathe out. So just breathing in, breathing out. Very nice, Nidhi, just lying down. And just taking a moment on your backs in Shavasana to breathe in and breathe out. To breathe in and breathe out. To breathe in and breathe out. Now I'm going to be playing some very gentle, relaxing music, meditative music that'll help you go even deeper within. Just listening to the sound of this music. And if Crash Fitness could just turn off the beeping sound so that we're not disturbed by it. Yes, could we just turn that off, please? The beeping sound. I switched it off. Alright, let's lie back on the mat in Shavasana, arms apart, legs apart. And just allow the body to rest. Let the body sink into the ground. a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Allow the whole body to relax from the tips of the toes all the way up to the top of the head. Connecting to the breath, connecting to the body. And let's begin to scan our bodies. Let's begin from the toes, moving to the ankles, calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the pelvis, the abdomen and all the organs of the abdomen. Moving to the fingers, the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, the throat, the chin, the lips, the nose, the eyes, the forehead. Just relax the whole body. Moving into a state of relaxation. A deep state. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Now visually disconnect yourself from devices, from your phones, from your spouses, from your kids, from your work, and begin to connect within. Connecting to the body and the breath. Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Before we begin our class, I would like for everyone to set an intention, a resolution for this practice that we'll be doing, so that we come onto our yoga mats with a purpose. And that could be something as simple as, I want to have a better day. I want to bring a little bit of more peace in my life. It could be something as simple as, I want a certain stress to move away from my body, a certain pain to move away from my heart or my mind. Now just bring your knees into your chest. Bring your knees into the chest and just start rolling on your back. Start rolling on the back, forward and backward, left and right, just like a small ball, just rolling on the back. So you're massaging your spine side to side, forward and backwards. So you're getting a nice rolling action on the entire spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Just keep doing this as long as it feels good to you. There is no rush. At all. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing all the tensions of the day. If you've been sitting on a chair the whole day, allowing all of these tensions to move away from the body and the mind. So just keep rolling the spine side to side. And whenever you're ready, let's come up into a seated posture. And once you're up into a seated posture, let's slowly sit down and take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Just sitting down with the back straight, spine straight, closing the eyes, just breathing in and breathing out.
Ira, we can't hear you. No, it's not audible. Uh,
Nope, not yet.
Okay, can everyone hear me well?
yeah,
Yeah? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Someone said the sound was low.
we lost you again. We lost your voice again.
We are unable to hear you. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, she's disconnecting her device, guys. Just a sec. Yeah, it's fine now, Ira.
Fine? It's fine.
Yeah.
So great. Okay, so everyone, welcome to the class. Sorry for that small glitch. I'm happy that you guys can hear me now. So in today's practice, this is a very meditative practice that we'll be doing, as you may have already felt a little bit more settled in already. We're going to be focusing on holding a few postures for a little bit of a longer time and really trying to focus on the breath while we do these postures. So really trying to move within this practice. And what we're working on here is the deep fascia in our muscles, right? We have usually a lot of our workouts are working on the external body, but we're trying to actually go one step deeper. All right, so let's begin with this practice knowing that we are doing a slower paced practice, which is meant to bring us within. Let's place the hands on the knees and let's begin to rotate the body in circles. So let's inhale as you go forward and exhale as you go back. We're just trying to bring the chin all the way down to the chest and trying to get this massage in your abdomen. Just going all the way and trying to just bring the shoulders side to side. Okay, so that you're really twisting the body to the right and to the left, to the right and to the left. So you're doing this nice twisting action as you're coordinating the body and the breath, and you're just awakening the body. Let's move to the opposite direction. We're trying to relieve the stress of sitting in a chair the whole day or trying to settle down, moving into a zone ready to attack the evening so that we're nicer to our parents, our spouses, our kids, allowing the irritations, frustrations of the day to just leave us so that we're preparing ourselves for the evening. From 7 to 10, we can be in the best possible state of mind so that we can digest our food well, we can sleep well, and begin the cycle of the following day. Let's come back to center. And now let's bring the hands on the knees and inhale and open up the chest and exhale, come down. Inhale, open up the chest and exhale, come down. Inhale and open up the chest and exhale, come down. So you're doing this action in a very mindful way. Today's practice is not a fast-paced one, but a slow-paced one, which is going to take us deeper within. And I encourage you to grab your pillows or your bolsters and a few props so that we can allow the body to settle in deeper. Just if you need to roll the head back, let it go back and move forward. Just letting every tension move out of the spine, roll out of the spine. Roll the shoulders as you come forward and roll them forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, forward, and exhale back. And now let's bring the arms over and above the head, interlocking the fingers and stretching the arms all the way up. And pull the arms up. Pull the shoulders up. Let the wrists face the ceiling and all the way up. Push the shoulders up and drop the head back. And just stay here and take 3 deep breaths. Traction for the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come bring the hands to center and twist. Let's move the arms, the right arm behind you, and twist. And twist from the wrist, waist, as if you're wringing a towel all the way. Let's come back to center and towards the left. And once again, encouraging many of you to turn on your cameras. It's always nice to see everyone. Thank you for everyone who has, allowing us to be more connected. And keep twisting all the way. Really twist deep, knowing that you're giving a massage to your internal organs, your spleen, your liver, your gallbladder. And let's come all the way back one more time. Bring the hands to all the way and then let's rotate. And do a nice rotation so that you're really rotating and squeezing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back and let's twist towards the left. Deep twist and come back. And now let's bring the soles of the feet together and let's start flapping the legs. flapping the legs and opening up. Nice to see Surjit and his brother or his friend, two people. Always nice to do yoga with a partner. And push the chest up and push the shoulders down. So you're getting a beautiful, very nice knee. Just pushing this down and trying to breathe in and breathe out, allowing all the stress to move away from the groin area. We hold a lot of stress in this area and we don't really release it. And this can often lead to deeper problems. When we hold stress in the groin and the pelvis, this often ends up being trapped energy that ultimately leads to disease. Remembering that all disease is ultimately trapped energy. Now let's take one leg and just start moving that leg up and down like this. We're just warming up the body so that we can move deeper into our meditative postures today. And then once we do that, we can really coordinate the body and the breath using sacred sound to help us move into a meditative space. Let's move into the other side. Let's move the leg up and down. So you're holding onto your foot, not your knee, so that you can really extend in deeper, and then slowly let's get back. And we're going to come onto our knees now. Coming onto our knees and moving into a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And now let's hold this cat posture. Move the hands a little closer towards the body and stay here. And breathe. And exhale, push the chin up, push the buttocks back. And I want everyone to come onto all fours into an Adho Mukha Svanasana, but a slightly different kind of Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the hands to the edge of the mat, bring the feet to the edge of the mat and press down over here. Right, so that you're pressing down, so that your hands and your feet are at the edge of the mat and you're pressing down and going down and just staying here in this posture and focusing on your breath. Inhale, exhale, and keep pushing down into your legs, making the knees very straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and slowly let's come forward. Let's come onto our knees and let's move into the first posture of the day. I'm going to give you two options here. Again, we are doing meditative postures which are going to help us go within. So your first, if you have any pillow, bring a pillow. Any normal pillow that you use for your bed, it's totally fine. Thank you. Good, Soham. And now coming into this Virasana. So you're sitting in this Vajrasana, bringing your feet alongside the body and slowly, slowly move back like this. Right? So just move back and place the head back. This is option one. If you're comfortable here, you can stay here and find that zone of comfort. So in whichever one, this is the harder one. If you have experience with yoga, you can do this. Or you can simply, as I said, bring the soles of the feet together in a Supta Baddha Konasana, but try to have a cushion behind your back. And now we're just going to lie here for a moment, focusing on the asana. So everyone get into your postures. Take a moment to do so. And I want you to just stay here and begin to breathe and focus on the body parts, which you feel that slight stretch in. Let's now focus on the sound of the sacred chant. Taking in deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving deeper within with every breath. Very nice. Very beautiful, Nisha, Ritu. We're going to stay here for at least 5 minutes in this posture. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep breathing in and out. And now slowly begin to move out of the posture. Slowly begin to move out of the posture. And just take a moment in the Vajrasana. And once you're here, just bring the legs apart. So you're sitting like this. Take your pillow or your cushion, bring it in front of you. Raise the arms up and let slowly come down on the mat. Either like this or like this, but just get comfortable. So you're going to feel a slight stretch in your legs. And if the legs are feeling too much, you can bring them a little closer together. So be comfortable with your legs. You can even choose to keep a cushion underneath your knees, like this. If the knees are hurting, you can put a cushion on both knees. Otherwise, let's just move into the posture, and we're going to stay in this posture for at least 5 minutes. Let's stay here, meditate, and let's breathe. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And now slowly, let's move out of the posture and let's come onto our backs. So you can come onto your back. You can place a pillow underneath your head. And we're going to move into what's one of my favorite postures, the happy baby pose. You can first hug the knees into the chest, into a Pavadmuktasana, and just stay here for a moment, hugging the knees close, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now slowly bring the legs up and grab your soles of the feet from the inside and press the feet down into the Anand Balasana. And you can just roll side to side, roll forward and backward, just rolling the body on the spine, enjoying, grabbing the soles of the feet from the inside. So not the toes, but the soles of the feet from the inside. And then let's move into a posture of stillness and push the feet down and stay here and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting the energies of the pelvis and the groin open up. And if this is a little uncomfortable, then just stay here. Just like when uncomfortable situations come to us in life, we stay there instead of running away from them. When you feel that little bit of discomfort in the posture, let's just stay here and hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Nisha, moving the knees apart. They're not close to each other, but they're nice and wide apart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now slowly come back, hug the knees together, and bring the arms to a T. And just drop both the legs towards the right and look towards the left. And once you're in this nice twisted posture, just stay here and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Connecting to the body, connecting to the breath. And letting the body move into a state of relaxation. Twisting the body a little bit more towards the right. Going a little bit deeper in the posture. And just stay here and breathe, breathe and breathe. And now let's move to the other side. So bring the legs back to center and drop both the legs towards the left. And we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. Getting comfortable in the posture. Maybe that means bringing the knees a little closer to the chest, just finding that place of comfort and staying here. Inhale and exhale. And now slowly release the posture, bring the knees towards the chest and just roll side to side. Beginning the way that we started, rolling the tension out of the body, moving the neck side to side. And now let's come into a Shavasana. Arms apart, legs apart. And let's begin to enter into a meditative stillness. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Moving in for the next 5 minutes, just finding that beautiful state. The next 5 minutes. We'll be doing a guided relaxation, moving from the tips of our toes and all the way up. Bringing all the focus to your toes, your heels, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your pelvis, your wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck, throat, chest, your palms, your fingers, your face, your chin, your lips, your nose, your eyes, your forehead. Finally, your breath, moving your breath into a place of stillness. Slowly begin awakening the body, moving the fingers, moving the toes. Let's stretch the arms up over and above the head. And rolling over to the right side, coming up to a seated posture. If you need to lie down a little bit longer, that's fine. Don't feel like you need to come up. You can stay in a restful place for a little bit longer. Now let's close our eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Om. 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Dachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms together. Let's bring the palms on our eyes, palms on the forehead, all 5 fingers on the skull. May I bring this peace into the day, this bliss into the day, this joy into the day. Om Tat Sat. Thank you, everyone, for joining in to this meditative practice, which we're combining the body and the breath and moving into actually from a low degree of constant stress into a place of relaxation, right? This is something which is very important. And this actually allows us to sleep better, to think better, and to also make better decisions, right? When we're in a restful place of mind, and this is where our decisions come from, that's what makes our decisions better, right? Versus making it from a more stressful type of place. So I'm sure all of you will sleep very well tonight after this wonderful, relaxed class. And know that we keep on pushing our body to do more, right? We keep on saying we have to work out, let's go to the gym, let's lift weights, let's go running, we have to be fast, right? All of that. But we don't focus enough on these kind of activities which make us more relaxed, more meditative, and these are equally important because these are instigating a healing response in the body. And this is what allows us to heal. Fundamentally, this is what allows our bodies to heal, our minds to heal. This is what allows us to get better sleep, to make better decisions. All of that is very important, right? So I hope that you've understood the importance, and you don't always have to sit in stillness to get into that state of relaxation. You can do what we did today, which is combining asanas, combining sacred chants, and combining the breath. And that brings the mind into a beautiful state. So now we have a few moments for questions. So do let me know if there's any questions at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ritu. That's so nice of you. Let me know if there's any
Hello.
questions.
Yeah, Pramod here. Thanks for the session. Just a couple of questions. One is for Shavasana. I saw you were keeping your head straight. So normally, I don't know. I prefer keeping the head tilted towards the right or left. So is that the right way or what?
That can sometimes promote cause a little bit of also everyone, you could type your messages in the chat box. That's a little bit better, so that it's I can repeat the questions and stuff. That'll be better. But what Pramod had mentioned was basically that his head tilts to the right or left. It's better to keep the spine, the back of the neck straight, because it's you can even do that by keeping a cushion underneath your head, right? Because sometimes if you drop it to the right, you can tend to strain one side of the neck. So keep the session on a pillow. That's better than allowing it to tilt you. So you could actually see in Shavasana, I kept my head on a pillow, and that's okay because this gives a little bit of cushion to the head, a little bit of comfort to the head. So I use a lot of today we used cushions, a pillow, just the normal pillow available cushion to bring into our practice, and that really helps. Any other questions by anyone? Thank you. Thank you, Veena. Thank you, Nisha.
Thank you.
Thank you, Niku. Thank you. Thank you, Pramod.
Thank you.
Anything else? Thank you, Kishore.
I was thinking that I'm a huge follower of you for a very long time and I love the things. What is it?
Sorry, Vani, could you put your message in the chat box? Could you type it? Because I'm not able to hear very well. Vani, if you can just put in the chat box, just type your message, type your question.
So Vani says, loved the session. It was very relaxing.
Okay, thank you, Vani. I appreciate that. You need relaxation in your life. There's too much emphasis on always trying to trying to run and trying to achieve and trying to lose weight. There's so much pressure, rather than sometimes going into a place of stillness is the most important and can solve and heal so many of our problems. Oh, wonderful,
Right.
Pramodji.
So
Great.
is there any suggestion to buy any props for such kind of practice? That's what Vani is asking.
All right. There is okay. So Vani, this is called a bolster. We actually, we have a website, yoglove.in, and we have a couple of products on there. They're actually, they're from different companies that we like. It's just that we usually support like small businesses that are doing ethical businesses. And so whatever we like, we put them on our website just as a nice activity for, what we call yogipreneurs, those yogis who have small businesses. So it's our website, yoglove.in. And there you can find a few different yoga props that we like and which support the practice because these props are helpful. They help you go deeper and they help you relax a little bit more. So I appreciate them. All right. To prevent COVID.
Just last question here, Ira. Pramod is asking, is there any specific exercise you would recommend to prevent COVID?
So I would say that just do pranayam, promote. Pranayam is the very, very best thing on a daily basis. And even something like what we did today, which is just connecting the body and the breath, even that helps. It helps to increase your immune functioning because remember that the vagus nerve, which is the main center of healing, is part of the parasympathetic nervous system. So I know this, I'm talking a lot of science and technical terms here, but that state of relaxation is a state of healing and it helps with our immune function. So pranayam is the best thing for helping prevent COVID. What we did today is also a good practice.
All right. Shefali,
yeah, so Shefali,
if you could suggest something to aid.
I feel like sleeping now. It was so relaxing though. So Shefali, it's important to relax, right? Like it's important to do these states of relaxation because you do feel so nice, right? And so we don't emphasize enough on these relaxation practices. People will say join the weight loss class, join the fitness class, but fitness of the mind is also important. And if you don't sleep well, then the whole day goes for a toss, right? Don't cranky, moody, you keep on eating like extra sugar just to keep yourself going, and that's no good. So make sure you take out some time for practices like this, right, which help you, even if it's slow paced, a 30-minute pranayam relaxation, so you come out of it feeling like you've had this wonderful massage for your body and your mind, and that's important. All right, thank you everyone. It was great to see you guys, and just remember that thank you so much. Just remember that my IG handle is at Ira Trivedi, so is my my Facebook and stuff. I'm going to drop my email address in the chat box. If you guys have any further questions, you can ask them to me on email. If we missed anything today, I'm dropping my website as well. So if you have any questions, you can say you attended this session, and I'm happy to help you further with whatever you guys need. All right. So please stay connected. Thank you to Crush Fitness for organizing this session. And I'm sure I'll see some of you on the mat very soon. Thank you and Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you everyone for joining. Thanks, Ira.